Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be on milk makeup and it is my brand new obsession. I saw that it was on Sephora and I was like, oh, this brand looks really interesting, and I was like reading about it. I'm like, I need to try all of this makeup. The first thing we're going to talk about is this lipstick. I am obsessed. It is the shade I have on my lips. First of all, how white does it make my teeth look, which is amazing. If there is lipstick on my teeth at any point in this video, I'm gonna be so embarrassed though. We're gonna start off with their packaging. All of their products tend to come in these plastic containers based on the shape of the product. So you'll see if something's like rounder or square, it'll come in like its own different kind of packaging. This lipstick is in the shade Girl, and all the cosmetics are made in the US, I believe, from what I had seen. This lip color is infused with shea butter, coconut oil, and grapefruit peel oil. Do we love this? I am obsessed with this color. Let me remove this and so I can give you a swatch. It is so creamy. Look at that. This is a color that I just wish I had always had. I love, love, love this color. And this is what the packaging looks like. You twist it up. It is retractable, so you can bring it back down. Obsessed. I have been wearing this on and off, paired with something else in here I'm going to show you too. Actually, maybe I'll put it on for you guys so you can see. But it's so good. It lasts forever. It goes on creamy. I think it has like a fairly matte finish. It's not matte in that you'll see any of the cracks, but it's matte in that like there's no shine. So I am obsessed with this. I highly recommend. They have tons of other colors. There is a nude and a red that I think I have coming in like a little mini kit. Like I had purchased some of this from Sephora and some of this from Urban Outfitters because those are the two places that I have seen where this retails. And when I get those two, and I'm gonna be super excited for those two, but this color, I haven't been super into color for a really long time, and I've just kind of been delving into nudes because it's easy, but this shade is stunning. The next lip product I'm going to talk about is their lip pigment. This is in the shade Swear By. If you had watched one of my vlogs, I was so super irritated because I was ordering from Sephora and I ordered this shade and I was so excited to get it, and they sent me like a hot magenta shade. So I sent it back and I reordered it again, and they sent me the hot magenta shade again. So I picked this up off of Urban Outfitters because they were doing 10% off their beauty stuff. And this is in the shade Swear By. And this is the little container it comes in, like super cute, right? This just swivels out and you have your shade right in there. It's coming across a little pink, but maybe, I don't know, when I look at it in person, maybe it is pink, but it's super cushiony. You could easily use this as a blush. So pretty. They have a red and, like I said, like a hot magenta shade, and I want them to come out with more colors. They go on matte. It's almost as if, like, you know how like you sometimes use powder to mattify your lip color? This goes on just like that. Like it goes on like a powder, but it's not a powder. It's like a creamy pigmented thing that just, oh, I am in love. The next items I want to talk about are eyeliners. Now these, I feel like conceptually it's very interesting, but when it comes to function, I can't really get them to work that well for me. And they're eyeliners, and again, they come in like really cute tubular packaging. I have the shade Working Girl, which is a black, and then I have a shade VP, which is a brown. So I mean, I'm probably just gonna talk about one of them. So we're just gonna talk about VP because black is a black is a black is a black. So here's the thing, you pop it off, woo, and then you drop it. Okay, so you remove the top and then it's a twist up. Now, when you look at it like this, it looks like a standard casual pencil, but then you flip it and it's wide. So when you're eyelining, you can obviously hold it like this and then get it into your lashes and wherever, but it doesn't have a smudger, so you have to bring in a separate brush, which is fine. But at the same time, I just feel like maybe my eye shape it's not conducive to something like this. I can't, I'm trying to figure out how to do it where I can really have control. It is really great for smudging though. It is touted, like the name of it is a shadow liner, so I'm guessing you're supposed to be a little smudgy with it. So I'm gonna have to play with these more. However, if you're trying to do your waterline, this is amazing, because you know how we typically will take a casual or a pencil and we'll put it at the base of our lashes or on our waterline, and we'll kind of like run it across with your eyes shut. This works perfectly for that because the shape is excellent and you get your entire upper tight line and your waterline done all at once, and it's beautiful. But like I said, I'm gonna have to play with this way more. I feel like there might be a learning curve with this. Next is the lip salve, and it's in Rosé, and this is exclusive to Urban Outfitters. It comes in this like really cute packaging, and it comes with stickers, which I think that's like a new thing. Like Glossier, what is the hair doing? Glossier gives you stickers too, so maybe it's like a new thing, or maybe it's like more, I don't know, edgy or fresh brands are doing it. So you get one that says XO, which is cute. Then you get another one that says Preach, super cute, and then this one just says Vibes, 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 vibes. I mean, how adorable. This goes on really, really smooth. It does have like a scent. It has a rose scent, but it also smells really, really medicinal. Like, I don't know, like the rose is quite faint. I feel like if you didn't tell me this was the shade, or like the name of it was called Rosé, I would not be like, this is a rose scented anything. It's extremely medicinal. It almost smells, I don't know if you guys have ever smelled Bobbi Brown skincare. It kind of reminds me of that. And I have to play with it more. I've used it on my lips for about a week, and I'm just kind of like, you know, I don't hate it, but it doesn't do anything bad. Like, I haven't like had like weird bumps or had like feel like tingling or anything. It's good. But I just don't know. I think this was like 14, so I don't know if I would pay that for just something like this. Okay, next up is an eye product. There's so many good products in here. You guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's like really, yeah, I'm so into it. I love everything that I've tried so far. This is a eye pigment, and this one I believe is in the shade, oh, I don't know, Silent Disco. I think it's in the shade Silent Disco. And this one is made in Italy. You get 10 milliliters of product. Now you might be like, okay, but this is a lot of eye pigment. It is in this cute little like not twisty tube. So it's in this little tube, and you need like, I don't even want to squeeze too much out. You need the tiniest bit. Oh, that's already too much. I feel like this could get a little messy if you're not careful, but this shade is so beautiful. I've used it as an eyeshadow base. I've used it as liner. So that's in the shade Silent Disco. It's a brown, but I feel like it has a little bit of purple in it. It is so stunning. If you are someone that loves kind of like an element of purple in your eyeshadows, because you either have like green eyes or hazel eyes, this is stunning. You can create like the most beautiful smoky eye, or you can do a daytime smoky eye just by kind of using it just at the lash line. You can maintain the shimmer and just leave it on your lid, or you can use it as a base and go over it with something else. It's just, I am obsessed. It is just so beautiful. Also, those eye pigments, at least the one I have, they stay on. Like, I remember the first time I was like playing with all the makeup, I was just watching all of it, I could not get the eye pigment off after it had set. So you definitely have time to play with it, but once it's there, it's there. Another item from this brand that I am obsessing over is the Coverage Duo. First of all, look at this packaging. It is lightweight, it is travel friendly, it is TSA friendly, it is touch-up friendly. Like, you throw it in your purse, use it throughout the day, throw it in your TSA bag, it's totally gonna pass the check. And it's just lightweight, so you can take it anywhere and you won't feel like, oh my god, I have so many products. Now, 2 concealers here. You have this one up here, which is a roller ball. And I have used this on the eyes, on the face. It is magnificent. Like, this has definitely worked its way into like holy grail status for me. That is what the roller ball looks like. See, quite pigmented. And this is in this shade. I think I picked up the shade in light. There's, I want to say 5 or 6 shades. My hair is driving me a little crazy right now. At the bottom, you have a little push tab, and in here is another concealer. Now, this is a very cushiony, jelly type concealer. It's more of a cream, and you can see it right there. Now, surprisingly, the liquid is more pigmented than this kind of cushiony cream, which I think is, to me, it feels a little counterintuitive, because I always consider liquids to be sheer, more of a sheer coverage, sheer to medium, and then like something that's like in a more solid form to be more pigmented. But these two combined are amazing. You could totally keep building this up into fuller coverage. The only thing is, I tend to use this under the eyes and around my mouth. If you are going to conceal a blemish, definitely set it with a powder, because I feel like they're a little I don't know, they might move if you have oily skin. I don't have oily skin. I don't find that I really need to powder this, because I love keeping this in my purse to touch up during the day. And I feel like the little kind of cushion. I guess I shouldn't call it a cushion. They call it the Marshmallow Concealer. So you have a liquid concealer and a Marshmallow Concealer. The Marshmallow Concealer, I feel like goes to a powder finish after you blended it in, and it looks really great, and I think it sets really well. So I am such a huge fan of this. I think at the end I'll share my super favorite products, which I think you can tell, obviously. Next up is their matte bronzer, and it comes again cute packaging. It is a twist up, so I just maintain this. I don't know why I kept it on here, but you get like another plastic covering on it just in case. You know what I like is, you know how sometimes when you have twist up products and you forget to twist it down and you put it on and it gets all up in your cap? I think maybe there's some kind of preventative measure thing. So if you keep this covered and then you kind of were to, well, you know what? It actually, the screw top doesn't even hit the product. I actually don't know. Maybe it's just to keep it nice looking, or I don't know what the point of that is, but it's a nice touch. So it's just a twist up. You can retract it down and up, which is important because things that don't retract back down are not a very good buy in my book. There's a swatch of the bronzer. Do we love it? It's like a really beautiful brown. It has some warmth to it. On its own, it looks stunning. I have it on today, and then I layered, I guess what you would call, I put a little bit of the Too Faced chocolate bronzer on top of it. Not the milk chocolate, but like the darker one. But that is just more like to contour, whereas this is like my actual bronzer that is like all over my face, and I love it. It is so beautiful and blendable. The only issue I have with it is the smell is a little interesting. I don't know if it's not, I don't want to say Play-Doh, but it's a scent that kind of lingers for a little bit. It dissipates, but when I'm applying it, I can always smell it, and it's like something I notice, you know what I mean? But other than that, I love it. The shade is beautiful. Also, I want to say overall, you get a lot of product in there. You're not getting like anything less than some other brand. I mean, you're getting 28 grams of a bronzer. That's a lot. And the same goes for the highlighter. You also get 28 grams. This is in the shade Lit, and then the bronzer is called Baked. When I was reading reviews for this highlighter, some people didn't like it in that like the shade just didn't work for them. I think if you're really light, it'll look too dark on you, but I would say I'm like a light medium shade, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So again, it's like a twist up. So there's a swatch of the highlighter. It is very subtle. This is the kind of highlight I like. So if you want that bam in your face highlight, this is not for you. Maybe you can get it to layer because it's a massive amount of product, 28 grams of a cream highlight. I just enjoy that it like looks like your skin. Let me see if I can put some on for you guys. Let's see if we can do this in a viewfinder. Because I think I had powdered down my highlight from the previous video. Are we seeing this? Maybe not because of the lights. And the highlight I have on now is called Lit from Winky Lux, but I had kind of, again, blotted it down a little before I did this video because I actually had already filmed a video before this, but I wanted to do this video because I'm so excited for these products. Lastly are blotting sheets, and they come in this like, I would say that this, it's not my least favorite, but I feel like I wish the packaging was kind of in like that like plastic packaging. I wish this were like tubular and then you could just rip it out, but instead it's like paper, kind of, yeah, like a paper container. And then you can lift out the blotting sheets like this. Also, they're a little small. So I feel like I would need a lot more of these to blot my face because I generally would need more. And you get 100, they're about 10 bucks. They're 100% unbleached hemp papers. So, I mean, let's just be real, like whenever papers are made of hemp, we know what they're for, right? Because even on their packaging, it's like they can be used as rolling papers. So, and the name of this is called Roll and Blot. So I love this brand. This brand is so fun. They have a sense of humor, but they also have great products. Obviously, as you can tell from this line, my favorites are the Coverage Duo, the lipstick, as well as the eye pigments. Definitely, if you're into stuff like this, if you're looking for new products to try, definitely try these three from Milk Makeup. I guess the next tier of favorites for me are the highlighter and the bronzer. More so the bronzer. The highlight, like I said, is very subtle. For me, I think it would work out great for like an everyday highlighter, but it's not for everyone because a lot of people like that really like from the galaxy highlighter. So I know the enthusiasm is high in this. You would think they were paying me $1 million to do this video. No one paid me to do this video. I bought all this myself. I love it. It is everything that I have tried for the most part has been so nice. And like I said, the eyeliner, the shadow liner, I'm gonna have to play with a little bit. And there's definitely a lot more stuff from there that I am interested in trying. They have skincare, they have a facial mist, I think they have a cleanser. There's just a lot of stuff that this brand has that I'm excited to try. So if you've tried any Milk makeup, let me know what you like. If there's other brands out there that you really want me to review, please let me know that as well. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys really soon.